Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Joe Stringer Court here in Jefferson College. We just got our starting lineups and the anthem, and we're ready to begin. Starting lineups for MOBAP tonight. Number 12, Amanda Hall. Number 13, Parker. Number 15, Navy. 22, Miranda Wine. And number 33, Brown. Starting for the Vikings, we have Jessica Moore, Sonome Robinson, Pitchford, Hill, and Cooper. Ready for the jump ball here, and in the center. Jeffco comes away with it. That's quickly turned over. Oh yeah, bounds. So Viking ball, Cooper here to throw it in. On to Pitchford. Here's Moore. On the elbow, Pitchford. 2-point jump, no good. It's not got bounced by Jeffco, and it'll be MOBAP ball when play resumes. Here's Hall to throw it in, and they'll move it up. Shot just short of the net, and a whistle. Out of bounds, steps Robinson, so it is MOBAP ball once more. Drive in the paint, hits the bottom of the board, and it's Jeffco ball just like that. Here's Pitchford. Long pass to Robinson, and a whistle, and a foul. First one of the game, not even a minute in. And it's on MOBAP. Player responsible is Brandon Wine. Up to the key, Moore with a shot, just misses. And it's Cooper who rebounds. Guarded heavily, ball is out of bounds. Jeffco's ball. So they get set and try again here. There's a kick there, and we'll try again. She's got Moore at the key, and she'll stop here. Here's Cooper, back to Moore. Finds Robinson in the paint, drives, for two, and Jeffco on the board first. Jeffco's home record, by the way, much better than away. They hadn't had a good streak going on away. It's 2-6, but at home they are 7-3 for an overall record of 9-11. While they're up first here, let's see if they can get a better lead going. There's Cooper with the ball. Over to Pitchford. Tries to find her teammate, could not. Pass on, she's going for the drive, and no, it'll be a miss. But not by much. However, MOBAP's JV squad will retain possession here, and Jeff goes in. And a whistle. That's a foul for 2 free throws. Cooper draws her first foul of the game. One for one. And she make it 2 for 2. This will tie MOBAP with Jeffco. And she'll make it. It's not a tied game here early in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds. And Jeffco to take possession. And a sub being made here. German coming in replace of Navy. Here's Cooper for three. Yes, it's good. 3-point lead for Jeffco. It's 5-2. Let's see if they can counter here. Drive from Brown. That's off the rim. Covered by Cooper. One of the best rebounds. And now Jeffco in the zone. Here's Moore. And a foul. That'll be 2. Brown draws a foul. That's good for 1 point. Sub coming in. Maybe coming back in. Hall is now out. Bounces around a bit, but goes in. 2 for 2. Drive from Brown. She finally makes a layup there. That's 2. 7-4 score. There's Cooper. Got Hill there. There's Pitchford. And another 3-pointer for Cooper. There's Brown, just outside the 3-second zone. And that's a nice bounce off the backboard for another 2. And Jeffco takes over on offense. Do it again. Here's Moore. Nice dribble around the defender. She comes up short, but gets fouled in the process. 4-2. There's a sub coming in. 2 subs coming in here. Looks like Bruscati is in. There's Millsap. They got Brown down the far corner. And a turnover there. He's driving for it. And no, just off the rim, but it's rebounded by Jeffco, and a foul. It's a push. It's Brown to win. Brown to win, sorry, her second foul of the game at least. And a sub getting ready to come in. Two subs. Randawine and Brown are now sidelined for the moment. Major and Hall take their places. They're pretty good on the free throws so far. And just as I say it, that's off the rim. But they get a second chance here as a violation. That was on Major. So she gets a redo. And she'll sink that one for a good 14-6 lead. No trouble there, but they get out of it. There's a drive to the paint, and she is fouled on the way up. Well, there is a sea of Jeffco players there. But Bo Hayes gets the foul. Nothing much on that shot, but she gets a rebound. Finds more in the paint, but it's turned over to Major. Parker in the paint. Points to her teammate with the assist, and a nice one at that. And now Jeffco comes the other way. Here's Moore in the paint. Back to Cooper for 3. Yeah, she's 3 for 3 on those tonight. She's extended Jeffco's lead 16-10. And a foul there. And a bit of sportsmanship as well. And subs are coming in. Enos finds a way onto the court for Jeffco. As Parker finds a way off the court for Mobap. Here's Hall. Throws it in to German. Back to Hall. She's covered pretty well, but she gets the pass off Major, and a shot just off the rim. Here's Pitchford the other way. Teammates are covered. She finds someone in the paint, and no. Looking for it. The ball comes up to Mobap. That's Brown with it. Over to German. Crosses the half-court line, and she's in. Flip it out to the key. Here's Hall. Over at the elbow. Up to the key. Just outside the three-point line there. It's turned over. Almost. As Pitchford got a hand on it, but could not control it. And it results in throwing. Here's Hall to do so. Madison German with it. Shot clock running down. Get a shot off and resets it. And a foul as well. Fouls are now tied at 4-4. That was Johnson who had a foul against her. Her first of the game. Brown makes her pay at least 1 point. Coming in now for Jeffco is Spurschbaugh. Another 2-for-2 performance on the free throw line. That's been solid all night so far. Ryan Johnson shoots, hits the rim. It's picked up. There's 3, and it's good. Spurschbaugh on the three-pointer. It's turned over already, and recovered nicely by German. She drives and misses the layup. No fouls in the play. Another rebound. It's Brown again. Third chance, no go. 4 times the charm? Yes. One of the key essentials in winning any basketball game, controlling the rebounds. There's a shot from the free throw line for a good 2 points. And timeout called. We're set to resume here. 13-14 to go in the first half. It's Mobap ball. Here's Hall. Over to German. Long pass up ahead to Navy. And that ball's out of bounds. Refs points. It's Mobap ball. The ladies in blue will take over in the offensive zone. There's German at the key. Over to Brown. She drives. Goes up. Off the rim. Jeffco to return to possession here. And they do off this rush. Shot swatted away safely for Mobap. Nice little layup right over the net. We're back the other way for Jeffco. They have numbers the other way, so they'll set up shop. There's Enos. Over to Johnson. Just off the rim and recovered by German on Mobap. Lying down the 12-minute mark here in the first half. Pass well over. It's tipped out of bounds. And a lot of subs coming in here. We have Starkey, Robinson, and Hill coming in for Jeffco. Coming out for Mobap is Major. There's Brown in the paint for a drive, for a foul. And 2 free throw shots for her. The score is 22-14. Yeah, Kaya Hill with her first foul of the game. There's 1. And 2. As we get set to resume the clock, just under 12 minutes. Tries to the paint. Robinson up, not very far. Nice in German here. There's a shot from Parker. It's good for 2. Closing the lead. It's now a 4-point difference in the score. Drive just short of the net. Pass back out. Nice long drive for 3. Jeffco taking full advantage of those tonight. For 3. No, just short. And Turner right in their own zone. There's Brown. Can she make him pay? Slings it over. And there's the 2 points they're looking for. Long throw ahead. Here's Robinson. Rebound the paint, and it's a foul. Starkey being called over to the bench. In the meantime, here at the free throw line. There's 1. Sub in. There's more coming in for the Vikings. Second shot, no good. Out of bounds. Still no that ball. Random Wine coming back in for the Mobap. She'll throw it in. A little back and forth between her and German. And German carries it up the wing. Way over. Hits Snowbot on the way through. It's passed by Mobap, so it's Viking ball. They'll take over their own end here. No pressure as they move through half court. Looking for a teammate. Finds one at the top. Off the rim and away. There's Robinson recovering. Nice rebound there. Thinks about shooting, can't find a teammate. She's got 5 seconds, she better make a play. And she does. Here's Starkey. There's Bosch almost had her pocket picked, but stays with it. There's Robinson in the paint. And yes, that's 2 points. Another rush by German. That's his teammate all the way in the block. And she'll set up 2 points. Another assist for German. There's a 3-pointer, just off the rim. Good attempt. One-handed pass all the way up ahead. There's a drive by Brandon for 2. Pass down low. What you do with that shot? into the arms of the opponent. So it's a turnover. Down to 8:45 here in the first half. It's a 4-point difference in the score, and it's covered by Vikings. There's a jump ball, but covered by Mobap now. And a turnover results to another point for the opposition. Here's Aaron Birschbach. That's just out of the hands of Starkey, and it's a turnover. There's Brandon Wan. Oh, good, and it's tipped out of bounds by Birschbach. 3 more subs coming in for the Vikings. Cooper finding a way back out, as well as Pitchford. Jump ball just short, and Vikings take over. Cooper for the throw-in. Up to Pitchford. I got bound by Madison German. So Vikings get a chance to set up here in the offensive zone. So pass immediately picked off, and it's the other way for Mobap. What can they do here? Here's Hall. Nice spot there. Back to Madison at the point. Shot off the rim. So Takia Cooper picks up the change and should drop it the other way. Nice up post in the paint. An easy 2 for any basketball player. And a whistle. Timeout. Mobap. Let's go 7:18 to go in the first half. 30-26 is the score. We're ready to resume here. The throw in by Mobap. There's German. Got some pressure here by Jeffco. Carries it up into the block. On the paint, it's knocked away. Picked up at the point. The key. Back into the 3-second area for 2 points. Second time on that one. Moves right up ahead to Moore. Dribbles in the 3-second zone. Rebound, and it's good. Looks like Hayes with the rebound there, and 2 points. Watch carefully here. There's Parker. Number 2. No good. Moore picks up the rebound. She'll set up here to Pitchford. And double dribble. And a turnover. So, out of the way goes the ball. German here. Heavy pressure now by the Vikings. Picked up by Moore, so turnover here. See if they can make him pay. Here's Hayes, back to Moore. A nice jump shot for 2. Jeffco pulling back away with their lead. It's now up to 6 points, 34-28. There's Parker for 2. Clock now bleeding down past 6 minutes. There's Cooper for another 3, and she's on fire tonight. Her 4th in a row, I might add. Here's German. Nice bit of passing here. There's German back towards the half court, moving in slowly. She finds Major in the paint, and she puts it up. Both teams have now ventured into the 30-point mark. Hayes with a nice layup there. Here's Hall. And over to German. There's Pitchford. It's a one-on-one. Now a two-on-one. Finds her teammate, and she puts it up. That's Moore with the layup. A nice play. Good assist. And travel. The first one of the night. And we got some subs coming in here. Robinson trying to direct her teammates a bit. Here's Hayes at the key for a three. Yes, that's good. Looks like Enos with that one. Good pressure there by the Vikings, forcing a turnover. That was Robinson on the defense, and another time, oh, excuse me, that was getting reset. And out of the final 4 minutes of the first half. Pressure here by Mobat. There's Enos at the key. Robinson with a move around, and 2 points for her. Shot just outside the 3 seconds zone. That's another 2 points for Mobat. And the Vikings counter here. They already have the lead. A nice grab there by Hayes. Her height really helps her with that. She could not put the rebound in though. And that's an easy 2 for Mobat. Climbing right back into this game. They're down by 10 though. They have a long way to go in the second half. Here's Hayes with the travel. Almost tripped up a bit. And a sub being called here. Hill coming back into the game. Hayes is now out for the time being. Jeffco retaining their heavy pressure in their offensive end. Out of bounds, the rule is Mobat ball. We have more subs to go through here. Johnson is now in. Pitchford out for now. They stack up and they're ready. Nice drive from the paint. Knocks it one of Jeffco's players down. Extra pay. That's the price you do pay. And a whistle and another travel. Those are really picked up here in the last end of the first half. The fouls still remain 5-5. And they have been a pretty even advantage, even for both teams. No one can take advantage yet. That's another layup for Mobat. With Parker on that one. So here's Enos. Johnson there. There's Hill. Jump shot from the free throw line, just off the rim. Brown recovers. Leading pass to her teammate. It's Brandon Wine. Whistle, and looks like we have a late foul here. Foul is on Hill, her second. Brown missing a free throw. Those misses from the free throw line have been few and far between. And seeing the clock is stopped 1 minute, 59 seconds. Just 1 second shy of 2. She'll make that one. She's 1 for 2 on that attempt. With some speed, Robinson leads Jeffco the other way. Here's Hill at the elbow. To the point. Birschbach with a nice three-pointer there. Extending Jeffco's lead. Trying to get back up to where it was. It's only 8 points. Clock's becoming a factor now. Only a minute 30 to go. Almost a travel there. But nice cover. Here we go. Birschbach for the Vikings. Finds Robinson. No. Heavy pressure here by the Vikings. They finally pull back. And here's German. Driving, knocks the player right over, and a block. Legal block on the Vikings. You can't move when you do that or get knocked down. So, 2 free throw attempts for German. Good job to draw the foul there. Two players for Mobap are hanging back in their own court, ready to defend. The first 0 for 2 attempt on the free throw line tonight. There's Cooper. Jump shot, no good. He's been absolutely on fire in the three-point line though, and the free throw line as well. The ball is barely knocked out of bounds. Here's Birschbach to throw it in for the Vikings. She finds Cooper down low. And she can't find the basket. That's just a miss. Parker could not lay it up. A nice recovery, no fouls. Almost turned over. Here's Robinson. Clock. Oh, travel. The clock says 31.6. The shot clock says 30. We're very close to the conclusion of this first half and closer to that intermission. Let's see if Mobap can end this half strong. No score change in a while. There's German. Towards the corner, finds an open teammate for a 3. Just shy, it's an air ball. There's a rebound attempt, and that'll be good. Another turnover for the Vikings. Institutes another 2 points for Mobap. There's more, the buzzer beater. No! Just off the rim. And we end the first half 49-43 in favor of the Vikings. The fouls in that half were 7-5. And as we head to the intermission report, we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to begin the second half here. Jeffco will start possession. And they're away. Fouls have cleared. And the clock is reset. We're ready for second half action here. Moore tries taking a shot and layup. It was blocked. And out the other way comes Mobap. Here's Hall to Parker. Almost a 2, but just wide. Off the rim. And a foul. This one comes only 23 seconds in. Foul is on Hill. There'll be no free throws accompanying this one. There's Brown. Double covered by Hill, who's in foul trouble now. The drive by Parker is no good. Jeffco ball. With almost a minute in possession time and Jeffco's in, Mobap now defends. There's Cooper with the throw-in, up to Moore. She crosses half court. Got Cooper right there. Finds Hill. Can't get around. Here's Cooper for another 3. No, it's missed. She was a big offensive part of Jeffco's first half. Parker puts up a 2 for Mobap. Now only a 4-point lead once again. The 3-pointer. No, just short. Recovered by Robinson. She'll dribble it out to the key. Directing traffic. He's got Hill. It was 3, it was a kick as 2 officials do the motion for it. And we're ready to reset here. Here's Pitchard for the throw-in to Moore. Tipped off her teammate Hill, and it's out of bounds. Not the start Jeffco was looking for in the beginning of the second half. Well, they can vanish pretty quickly in a basketball game. Let's see if they can maintain theirs. Good pressure there by Robinson, but the ball is not going to go to Jeffco. Here's Hall to throw it in. The Navy, guarded by Robinson. He's got Miranda Wan. Hits Pitchard. She can't recover the ball in time, and that's a turnover. So we're set to beginning here again. Here's Hall over the throw-in. Got our teammate Navy. She'll find her easily. Watched closely by Robinson. Nice drive to the paint. Just a bit short on the execution. Here's Hill. Chased all the way to Pitchard. Oh, excuse me. Brown back to Navy. Looking for a pass. He's got Parker. Over to Brandon Wan. Back to Navy. Still guarded by Robinson. There's a screen there. Picked away by Pitchard. She could have had a break, but Robinson could not recover the ball. Now she's counted from behind and a whistle. And a push. And a foul. And here comes Madison German for Mobap. Navy's first foul was the push. Here's Moore to throw it in. There's Robinson. Over to Pitchard. Here's Pitchard. At the key. Here's Moore for a three-pointer if she can make it. She'll pass instead. Cooper struggling. She had 3 guards around her, and she's unable to control it. The pass is tipped out by Moore, so Mobap recovers in their offensive end. Whistle blown. Subs coming in. Cooper coming out. Hayes coming in. Hill coming out. And Enos coming in. They're stacked up here and ready to begin. Nice tip there. There's Robinson. And it's in. At the 17-minute mark, Jeffco is on the board for the first time in this half. German cautiously walks it ahead. Good bit of dribbling here. Good pressure. Knocked out of bounds. Still a Mobap ball. So German will throw it in. Ref hands his ball and she's ready. Here's Hall. Battle for it there. Knocked out of bounds. Doesn't remain. Mobap ball. It's the score table had to stop that one. There's Brandon wanted to throw it into Navy. And for a drive, that's over the head of everybody. So it's Viking ball when they retrieve it. We have Enos and pitch it back. Looks like Enos will throw it in here. No pressure as the two of them move across half court. There's Robinson looking for a drive. Swat on the way through. And it's a clean swat of that. Here's Brown in the clear. And 2 points. There's 2. Would have been a foul. Jeffco keeping their distance on the scoreboard. Over under carry there. Can't do that in basketball. It's a turnover. Here's Enos for the throw-in. Another sub is made, this time for Mobap. Moore passes it down to the paint. Here's Hayes. Moore has it yet again. He's counted by 2. Mobaps and a jump ball. They were pointing to the guest side, so they'll get the ball this time. Next time, Jeffco will. Navy throws it in, and German carries it through half court. She's watched carefully, but she makes her way up anyway. Here's Navy. Can't get it in to her teammate, and Enos the other way. 3-on-1. Turned over, and it's a 2-on-0. Here's German with an easy layup, and she makes him pay. And timeout being called, I believe it's by Mobap. 53-49 the score. Well, they're set to begin again. More. Up to Pitcher. There's Enos to Moore. At the top of the key. Jeffco with some urgency in their step here. Back to Moore, they're moving the ball really well here. Drive by Enos, and she is fouled. That'll be 2. See if Jeffco can extend that lead some more. Throughout this game, Jeffco has put out some of their key players, including Meyer, the tallest member of the team, a freshman. So some other players are getting some court time here. A rebound by Jeffco. There's Pitchard. There's more at the free throw line. Yes, 2 points. So 3 points out of that rush in all. And travel. Momentum swinging back in the way of Jeffco. Sub coming in. Navy's out and Hall is in. Pass down low. Nice play there by Hayes. She gets it away. And it's still Jeffco ball. A drive. No, off the rim. So Parker goes up to Madison German. Here's Hall. Parker looking for a layup. Couldn't get it. Brown battling with the rebound. That's Mobap ball. There's the throw-in. Close to 14 minutes to go here in the second half of this basketball game. Jeffco has never been down this game, but that looks like it might change. Unless they keep that up. Another 2 points. 58-49. 9-point lead. Oh boy, and a turnover. Can they make it even bigger of a lead? Keep her dribble up there and drop it. Here's Moore looking for a teammate. Got Hayes in the paint. And no, it's the rim. There's Enos to the rebound. No! There's Pitchard to Moore. And Hayes and whistle blown. I believe she's in his zone. She shouldn't have been for too long. There's German. Making slow progress. And now she turns on her jets and she's run into. German draws a foul and some changing on. Pitcher just drew a foul. Just had a foul against her. 2 Vikings going out and 2 more coming in. It's Mobap ball still though. That's how they set up. There's a 3-pointer and it is good. Bringing them ever closer to the Vikings lead. Both teams now above the 50 mark. And out wide open and she'll make it. We have a defensive miscue there. A wide open lane is the best lane in basketball. Ball knocked just short and she's taken down. Bit of a hold there. That's a foul. That was Major on the foul, dragging down her Jeffco counterpart. Another sub being made. Brown, is coming out of the game for now. Fouls now in this half, 3-2, and Jeffco has the 2. Looking carefully here, trying to find an opening to the far side. Tipped on the way through. It's not out of bounds though, so the Vikings will maintain possession. Yeah, it's Johnson to throw it in now. One on the shot clock, buzzer beater. It comes up short and the shot clock hits 0. First time that's happened all night. There's German. Nice pass down low. A 3-pointer, no good. Recovered by the Vikings. There's Pitchford. To Hayes, swatted and able to recover. Jump ball, and this time it will go to the Vikings. A good job there. 11:45 to go in the second half. Vikings fighting for possession. They get it again. Here's Bershaw. Blocked for a 3. They decided did not want to go in. Vikings still in possession after that shot, but they turn it over. And Enos with a nice steal. She'll take it the other way. And a wide open Hayes for a lane, and she gets fouled. The ball did not go in, so she'll get some attempts to make those points up. Major with her second foul this half, second of the game. Well, that leading a race you don't want to be winning, that's the fouls. Shot just short of the basket. Robinson coming in for Vikings now. And a few more players coming back in for Mobap. Vikings only have 3 players present around the paint. Her last shot to make it count. Hayes, no points. And Mobap ball, knocked out of bounds. And Cooper will be coming in here. Here's Navy. The Brandywine. Drives and swatted by Cooper. Here's Johnson. Up to Robinson, she's open. And she is fouled. And she'll have a chance to make some points up here. That was Parker's second foul of the game. And it came at not a good time. Only 11:02 to go. It's an 8-point lead for the Vikings. But every point counts. Ball is in the basket, and some subs are on the court. Moore comes out for the Vikings, and German comes in for Mobap. And a timeout is called. 1 free throw to go, 61:52 to go, 11:02 in the second half. Some more wise words have been said among the benches by the coaches. We're ready for Robinson's second and final free throw shot of this attempt. She made the first one and just missed the second one. Rebound by Cooper, and she slides out of bounds with it. Good pressure there by Hall. Heavy pressure here by the Vikings. They're deep in their own end. And they almost forced a turnover, but here's Brown in the paint. She can get it over, but she can't get it in the net. And the rebound will. That was Brandywine. Here's Johnson. She'll carry it up. There's Moore. Got a wide open teammate. That's Robinson, and a Great defensive play by Navy. She comes flying in from behind. Robinson, 2 rebounds, all of her own. Could not make them. Covered by Moore. There's Cooper. She's been on fire at the 3-point line. 4 for 5 tonight. There's Robinson. She jumps up and she's fouled yet again. German draws her first foul of the game. That's good for a 3-point. 3-point number 1. Can we make it 3-point number 2? It would make the score 63-54 if she makes it. And she will not. So I will say at even numbers on the score. No foul on that play. Covered by, so it'll be determined, Vikings. And no jump ball. We're now halfway through the second half. There's an easy 2-pointer, and yes. There's Brandon Wine. Brown, she's clear. Just short on her attempt. Cooper, up to Johnson. She'll carry it right ahead. Cooper again. First Bach. Looking for her teammates. She finds Moore at the key. Here's Cooper for another 3. No! 0 for 2 in the second half here. She's been a major contributor to her team tonight, though. A nice little move there by German. An easy 2 points as she just finesses around the defense. There's Johnson. Beg your pardon, Pitcher. German draws her second foul of the half and the game. 2 free throws here. 9:01 to go in the second half. Mobat has to play a more disciplined styled game if they want to stay in this. Free throws have been a major factor, and Jeffco is now starting to take advantage of that. Some changes being made here on the fly. Except the aim is paused. Ready for a second free throw attempt. Covered by Milbap, and they're ready to start. Cooper, the lone Viking back. Undercover Parker, and she does a nice job. It's knocked out of bounds. Players are stacking up in formation. High pass, barely kept in bounds, but now finally knocked out of bounds by Vikings. Mobap will keep possession. There's German. Covered by Hayes on the turnover. To Pitchford. Turned over. Bad timing there. The pass just ahead of her teammate, and a nice recovery though. They stay in possession, and whistle blown for a foul. That's Pitchford with the foul. Her third of the game. She's now in foul trouble. Coming in is Enos. Three-pointer attempt. No good. Just off the rim. And a chance for Vikings. A pass just ahead of first block. So no points there. The Vikings take over 2 Mobat players. They move in the offensive zone. Brown unable to get by Cooper. She's been strong in that block. Foul. This time it's against Jeffco. It's Cooper with a hold. 23, excuse me. That's Enos with the hold. She can still make it 1 for 2 here. Another sub coming in. This time it's for the Vikings. Covered by Enos, and we're away. Here's Aaron Birschbaugh. To Hayes. Looking for Cooper, she finds her. Could not put it in for 2 points. With some speed here, drives the paint, and is fouled. She'd only hit net. As we go into another free throw attempt, it's 66-56. Enos with another foul. Fouls are now 7-5. Jeffco with 5 fouls. Mobap with 7. And now, speaking of 7, it's now 57-56. She made that first free throw attempt. Here's her second attempt. And she's golden on that. 2 for 2. Enos to Cooper. Reluctant to shoot that ball. Here's Hayes in the paint to Cooper. Sets up. It's good. Timeout called. The coaches are allowed only a minute during full timeouts, and they must use them well. Down to almost 7 minutes here in the second half. Jeffco back to a 10-point lead. It's 68-58. Pass to Brown in the paint for an overshot. First block here for Vikings. Hounded by German. Stays with it. Here's Enos. Nice screen there by her teammate. I believe that was Aaron Scott. Here's Navy. And picked off by Hayes. There's Cooper. Looking for Hayes in the paint. And it's good for 2. Jeffco has reached 70 points on the board. And a good turnover here. Hayes has the lead. First box kick it through her. She shoots from the elbow and scores. 2 points for the Vikings. Here's Hall. Over to German. He's got Navy down low. Nice pass to Hall for 3. And swish goes to the basket. 72-61. Hayes again to clear, and another 2 points. Timeout called. Coach from Mobap not happy about that. 74-61. 5:23 to go here in the second half. Full timeout. At the end of that timeout, Mobap's coach calls for defense as they break. So let's expect to see more of that. They have a lot of ground to make up here. Not much time to do it. Maybe at the bottom. Foul as Brown takes it up. She'll get 1 free throw attempt as she puts 2 on the board. She can get 3 here. Oh, Hayes with the foul. Her second in the game. Almost tying the fouls on the board, 7-6. Still, Mobap has the lead in that race. Ridley taken up by Bird Bosch. So Cooper, right at the key. Finds Enos for a jump shot. No good. Falling Hayes gets it to her teammates who cannot put the ball in the basket, and a foul as a result. Holds is called. Navy with the foul. There's one. Robinson coming in. Enos has gone off. And they'll let Kaya Hill come in place of Hayes. And Brandywine comes in for Mobap. Coming off is Hall. Second shot. It is a good one. 76-64 in favor of Jeffco. Ball swings around the back, won't go in. Robinson with some speed, matched by her opposition. Drives for two, no good. Rebound. Bad angle, but she draws a foul. The point of that drive. And it's Parker with the foul. Her third of the game. Adjustments need to be made with this next shot here. A lot of space here at the key. By Brown, nice grab. Turned over, and here's Robinson. Got a breaking burst block and a foul. She does the splits almost to keep her balance. That was German with the foul, her third of the game, as we're almost 4 minutes to go in the second half. I hear a nice swish. If she makes this shot, it'll be 78-64. If not, 77-64 in this point of the game looks like a great lead. And it will stay that way. And a whistle. She'll get another shot as a violation. Second one of the game. You can't move until the ball hits the rim, at least. And that one is swished. And three-pointer is good. Another one for Hall. She's picked up her game here in the second half. Nice cover by Robinson for two. Up to 80 is Jeffco. Mobap 67. A lot of ground to make up still, but not a lot of time to do it. 3:26 to go in the second half. Drive for two. That was by Parker. He's had a pretty good game so far. There's Bursch Bosch driving, screen by her teammate, and she has an easy lane for an easy two. Jeffco keeping their distance on that scoreboard. Here's Brandywine to Parker. Brandywine again. Back to Parker. Then back and forth as Brandywine takes it up for two free throw attempts. Free throws, another essential part of the game. A successful formula to winning any basketball game would be free throws, rebounds, and fouls, or turnovers. Let's go for a few points. And almost a pick off there. Robinson maintains possession. There's Burkbach. Plenty of time on the shot clock. They make their play. It's too hard, and a foul is drawn. And that is foul number 5 for Hill. She is fouled out of the game. 2:34 to go. So we have free throws to go on the other end, as Hill has just fouled out of the game. Good for one. Can she make it another? She has one more try. No good. So Robinson takes it that way. She's got some teammates open. She decides to leg it in. There's Burkbach to the far end. There's more. Burkbach again. Robinson finds it. Can't take it down low. Here's Hayes. Robinson. 6 to go on the shot clock. The teammates letting her know. They get one away. And Hayes rebounds. No good. 2 minutes to go here in the second half. Vikings very close to adding another win for them, and especially at home. They've been magical all year. There's a three-pointer. Hall again. There's another three-pointer for her. And a whistle. Timeout. This time called by Jeffco. Score is 82-75, only 1:39 to go in the second half. 82-75 is the score. It's only a 7-point difference, as head coach Steve Jarvis lets his players know on the Viking bench the game is not over. And a foul. Play to the final buzzer, they always say. We have a pushing foul here. The third foul for number 15 of OVAP, and that is Navy. A 1 and 2 threes on the score, on the shot clock there. That's the final time in the period, half. Time's winding down lower and lower. Another turnover for the Vikings, and they're on their way. Moore. Looking for a teammate. She finds one. Now the burden is to her. Not much time on that shot clock. But running down the clock, it's not a bad idea at this point. There's Robinson for a drive, and she's fouled, and she'll make a bucket as well. 87-75, only 57.5 to go here in the second half. Navy with a pick foul. She's in foul trouble. Not much time to save it for now. She's got another one. More box coming in here as Robinson goes out with a bang. She's made 3 points in the last attempt. But another timeout is called. 57.5 still on the clock. The score now, though, is 88-75. There we go again. Hall on fire in the second half. She's got another 3-point. It's a 10-point lead. And not much time left. There's more of our teammate. They can't ride the clock out to the end. They have to do something here, and a whistle. I believe Hall might have had a foul there. just off the rim. Shot clock has disappeared. That's because we're now under 30 seconds to go in the second half. An easy, secure win here for the Vikings. So they reach 89. Vikings have time for one last rush here. Here's Pitchford, looking over options and running out the clock. Not much more to do here. And that'll do it. Final score, 88-78. The Vikings pull another home win out. They are up to 10-11 on the season. Their next home game is Wednesday. Hope to see you there. As the teams shake hands, I'm Jordan Freeman for JCTV with another win for the Vikings.